let's start this video. I decided I was going to do me driving video for the first time, I think. I can't remember ever doing one of these. Anyways, never did figure out how to mount the camera in the vehicle, but I'm using the suction cup on the window thing. So I hope this turns out. I hope you can hear me. Every time I use my microphone, my little DJI microphone, it never seems to work very good. So anyways, I'm on the road. Beautiful October morning. It's cool. And well, something's going on here. Why would you pass? Anyways, I'm off to pick something up. It's pretty typical for me, eh? I have ventured far and wide to get things if I think they're interesting. And this time it is something that is interesting to me and unique. That much I will say. I'm not going to carry this video on until I actually get it home, and then I can actually show it to you. It's pretty cool. I'm in my Avalanche because I need the room, so it's obviously something that's, you know, I can't carry in the SUV. So that much I'll tell you. Anyways, it's yeah, when I see something that really catches my eye and it's interesting to me and it's unique, and I do know that this when you find out what it is, you'll see that, well, they don't make them anymore. You can't just go out and buy a new one of these that I'm picking up. It's very reasonable price, so you know, but I'm gonna have to drive for almost 2 hours, and it did snow up on the mountain pass, and you can't leave this valley without going over a mountain. It's just the way it's been for all the 45 years that I've lived here. And so, you know, you accept it. You got winter tires on. I actually have four-wheel drive if needed, but I have a feeling the road is just going to be wet, not covered with snow, because it's just still a little too warm for the snow. So anyways, away we go. I'll continue this video, like I said, once I'm back home, and I'll show you. Oh boy. Well, that's what happens when you move 400 pounds, right? It gets away on you. Anyway. Okay, the secret's out, eh? I did a little video of me unloading it off the back of the Avalanche there. And of course it went ripping down the ramp. Ran over my foot. But hey, that's all good. So this is what I went to pick up today. We're back. And I took it for a little boot there, and it runs fine. The motor runs good. It is a Yardbug, but this one has a little different thing than the normal Yardbug. For one thing, it says Mastercraft on the back, and it says underneath the hood, actually, that there's a Canadian flag. See, it says made in Canada, and that's a little bit of a stretch, I think. The company, which is Modern Tool and Die, which is better known as MTD, manufactures all kinds of yard equipment, lawn tractors, and yard equipment, but a lot of lawn tractors that I've worked on and stuff. And you know, that's who made just about everything. Husqvarna, let's see, Cub Cadet, White, Craftsman, yeah, just you name it. And they also had their own brand, which was called Yard Man. And yeah, this is the Yardbug, which and this is I'm just going to say, to the best of my knowledge, doing a little research and whatnot, was only made, as far as I know, from 2000 to 2003. So that's just 3 years. This would have been the later years that Canadian Tire decided they were going to start selling them too, but they wanted their badge on it, and they also wanted to choose their colors. Now, that looks gray, doesn't it, in the video, but it's actually kind of an off-white. But it would be better if it was gray. And a dark green. And it says, that decal that says 3-in-1 on the side, well, I don't have the parts. They didn't come with this one to make it to do the mulching and to do the chute that shoots the grass out the side. For now, all we got is, and up goes the hood, all we got is the basket that collects the grass. Yep. This thing here picks up grass and leaves and puts it in that basket right there. And it's as simple as lifting it out like that. And then you can dump it out the bottom. So that is rather unique, I would say. So there's the mower deck down there with vent holes and all kinds of stuff going on. This is the handle here that lowers and raises the deck, and the little basket goes with it. Oh boy, this thing needs a bath, and so such and such a thing here, there, and everywhere. Okay, motor. This motor runs great. This is most of these would have an 8.5 horsepower motor. This has the 9 horsepower motor. It says Mastercraft on it, but it also says Briggs & Stratton, and you know damn well Briggs & Stratton motor. Yeah, you're a pretty basic thing. I think what makes it unique to this little bug is the wraparound gas tank, because it had to fit. All right, so there you go. Also, this is unique to this little guy as well, because that connects up with the screen on the back there for air, and yeah, and so that doesn't let all the crap come in. That is a motorcycle battery with a wonderful hold down clamp there, but hey, it works. And the battery is fairly new. There's my key switch right there. Okay, now I'm going to be, I don't know if I'm going to be doing it this winter. If I get heat in my shed, this thing will actually go through the door. I may just tinker around with it. As it stands right now, this thing starts and runs good. He replaced the cables. Yeah, I'll just describe. That engages the deck, and so it goes like this, and then it's got a locking pedal on it. So it'll go engage the deck, lock, hit the pedal again, disengage the deck. Okay, everything's done with cables. This is your forward, neutral, and reverse lever. Okay, and it shifts the transaxle back there to forward, neutral, and reverse. It's built right into the transaxle. Okay, the drive or the clutch assembly it's also a variable speed clutch. That is this pedal right here. Push this forward, you drive. That is your brake. It's also, as you can see, connected to the mower deck in one way there too. This is your throttle. So that's a cable. Oh, sorry. That's a cable. 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 How's that for cables? Yeah. So fortunately, the choke is in the upper position of the throttle lever. That's fine. So it's pretty cool. Pretty cool. So I'm going to have some fun with this. You can, the only plastic part on the darn thing, this is metal. So this console here, I'm going to call it a console for the steering wheel, and the steering wheel itself are the plastic parts on here. Well, okay, the deflector too, or the grass catcher bag. Oh, well, this is made out of the same type of heavy plastic that the Craftsman. By the way, there's the release the grass thing, eh? This is made out of the same heavy plastic as the pipes are for the collection system on the Craftsman lawnmower. So yeah, pretty cool. So yeah, this will be fun. This will be a lot of fun. There's a mower belt that goes directly to the motor, and then you can see the clutch, the engage clutch right there for the mower. And yeah, that's this thing here. Yeah. And you know, I only see 4. Am I missing something there? Well, there's a cable there too. Yeah, okay. Anyways, there's only 4 cables on that side going along the frame. And I believe this is why there's cables in this thing, is because of the collection system sitting here right in the middle. So you can't just run bars and whatnot and make hard connections. You're using the cables. They go around the outside edge. The electrical goes around the outside edge too. So I think this thing's going to be really, really, really easy to work on. I wish I could find a builder's plate or a serial number plate on it. The closest I can come is this one right here. It says made, I'll just turn it here, made in Canada, and there's a number right there. Yeah, CX 60001. Place model plate here, and guess what? It's not here. Hey, there's the stray kitty from the farm next door. That's the girl cat. Yeah. Anyways, this is the acquisition here, and there is no model plate on there. So I don't have a serial number to go by for parts or anything. I'd have to use one of the Cub Cadet or the Yardman serial numbers, which is fine. I can do that. Very tight steering in this little thing. Holy crap, turns around 28 inches steering radius or diameter or whatever it is. It's pretty tight. So, yes, obviously the seat is hurting. That's nothing new, that's for sure. Anyways, we'll pack this in here, and I got to put this away, give it a tarp. This will be a future project. Not sure when I'll get going on it, but when I do, you'll know.